Stay with this story until the very last line. You are not just reading a beautiful story. You are training your English without pressure, without rules, and without stress. This story is written slowly, clearly, and emotionally, so your mind can feel the language before it tries to understand it. By the end, you won't just remember the story. You will remember the English inside it. Now, let the story begin. The girl who learned through love. Lina was a beautiful girl, not because of her face, but because of the light in her eyes when she dreamed. She lived in a small house at the edge of a quiet town. Every morning, sunlight touched her windows softly, and every evening, the sound of her grandmother's voice filled the rooms. Her grandmother, Noor, had silver hair and warm hands. Her voice was calm, but her words were strong. Lina loved English, or maybe she wanted to love it. Sometimes she felt excited. Sometimes she felt tired. Sometimes she opened her English book and closed it, again without reading. One evening, Lina sat beside her grandmother on the old wooden sofa. "I try," Lina said quietly, "but English feels hard. I forget words. I feel slow." Her grandmother smiled, the kind of smile that carries years of wisdom. "Come," she said softly, "sit closer." Lina rested her head on her grandmother's shoulder. "When I was young," Noor began, "I wanted to learn many things. But life was not easy." She paused. "I learned one thing, Lina. Language is not learned by force. It is learned by patience, repetition, and love." Lina looked up. "But how do I learn better?" Her grandmother picked up an old notebook. "Every day," she said, "read a little. Listen a little. Repeat a little." She touched Lina's heart gently. "And never say, 'I am bad at English.' Say, 'I am learning English.'" From that day, something changed. Every morning, Lina listened to short English stories. She repeated sentences quietly. She spoke to herself while walking. She smiled when she made mistakes. At night, she read stories to her grandmother, slowly, clearly, bravely. Her grandmother listened with shining eyes. Again, she would say kindly, "Read it again." Days passed. Weeks passed. English was no longer an enemy, it became a friend. One day, Lina spoke English to a visitor from another country. Her voice was calm. Her words were clear. That evening, she hugged her grandmother tightly. "I did it," Lina whispered. Her grandmother smiled. "No," she said gently. "You are doing it. Learning never ends." Years later, Lina became someone who helped others learn English. But in her heart, she was still that girl, sitting beside her grandmother, learning through love, patience, and repetition. And the voice that guided her most was the voice that believed in her first. English learning tip: shadowing technique. Now, to learn English effectively, do this. 1. Read the story again from the beginning. 2. Pause after each sentence. 3. Repeat the sentence out loud. 4. Copy the sound, the rhythm, and the emotion. 5. Read it again and again. This is called shadowing, and it is one of the most powerful ways to learn English naturally. Take your time. Repeat, breathe, and believe in yourself, just like the grandmother believed in Lina. Thank you for watching and listening. For more stories, please like and subscribe and share your comments.